is Arif, and today I'm here with another video in which I'll explain the ELLT test, or which is also called OIETC or OITEC test, or in simple words, we can call it Oxford test. This test can be taken instead of IELTS in order to study or get a visa to the UK, and to the almost 15 to 20 universities accept this test around the world. Okay, so students from different countries like Bangladesh, Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, the Gulf countries, Saudi Arabia, and Dubai, and Nepal. The students from these countries are trying to take this test so that they can get admission to study master or bachelor in the UK. So there are different universities that accept this test instead of IELTS. This test began because of the corona pandemic, so that students can stay home and take the test. So this is the list of universities that accept ELLT or Oxford test instead of IELTS, and it's pretty reasonable because the registration fee is almost £80. Okay, plus tax you have to pay, which is about around £2. So many students have taken this test, and currently they are studying in the UK. Recently the test has been changed, and they have modified all the modules, reading, listening, writing, and speaking. So normally students are worried about the speaking module because they have online interaction with the examiner, and most of them get pressurized when they see the examiner or when they start conversation. So they have prepared themselves, they have prepared their topic, the presentation, but it's human nature, they get pressurized and they forget most of what they have prepared. So in this video I'm going to explain it, how the speaking module is and what happens, and what to do and what not to do. Okay, so this test is also called ELLT test. It is also called OITEC or OIETC test, but in simple words people call it Oxford test. Now before starting the video or explanation of this test, you have to subscribe my channel by searching Grammar with Arif, and you can get it on the top, luckily, and just here. Okay, remember GWA, the red color, you can have it. You can find different videos about the grammar and this test as well. Just subscribe it, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Okay, select all so that you can be notified whenever I upload a video. Okay, so let's start. I'm going to explain the difference between the old speaking module and the new, and the difference between scoring. Okay, the scoring for this test is also changed. So this is OI Digital Institute or Oxford. Okay, and it's ELLT stands for English Language Level Test. Now 1 month before, you would get to see this kind of result. This is the result. Okay, I've taken the screenshot. B2 plus, B2 plus, B1 plus, B2 plus, and the overall B2. This was the old scoring criteria. Now B2 plus was equal to 6 band in IELTS. Okay, B2 plus is equal to 6 band in IELTS. It was equal to B1 plus was equal to 5 band in the IELTS, and B2, which this person has taken as an overall score, was equal to 5.5. So normally universities would accept minimum 5.5 in each module, and overall 6 or 6.5. Okay, so if a student would get B1 plus, which was equal to 5 band, his result would be considered failed, or his result wouldn't be considered. Okay, and a student was supposed to secure 6 overall or 6.5 for the master level. But now, almost 1 month ago, the test is changed, and they have brought many changes. And because of the security reason, because there were many people who were helping others pass the test, so now they have strengthened their security measurements. Now you will not see B1, B2, B2 plus, C1 or C1 plus, but rather you will see numbers like 9, 6, 7, 7, 7. Now what does 9 stand for, or what does 6 stand for, or 7 stand for? So now they have, if you can see, they have removed the plus signs. Like, we used to have B1 plus, B1, B1 plus, B2, B2 plus, C1, C1 plus, but now we don't have the plus ones. We have A2, which covers the two band 3 and 3.5, B1 that covers the 3 bands level 4, 4.5 and 5, B2 also covers 3, C1 covers 3, and C2 covers 2, 8.5 and 9. Now the numbers you see here are in orange color. Okay, the color is orange, but you should not consider them this one. Okay, this is not the orange one. You should, they are orange, but they are not band. Okay, they are the OIDI numbering. You can call them number, but you cannot call them band. Okay, now if you see 7, it means that 7 is equal to 6.5 in IELTS. So you didn't get here, or this person didn't get 7 band, but he got 6.5 band as compared to the IELTS scoring. He got listening 9 in the listening module, but 9 doesn't mean 9 band, because IELTS do not have 12 band. Okay, it has 9 band. So here 9 is equal to 7.5. So you can say that in listening he got 7.5 band. Fine. Now reading 6, so 6 is equal to 6 band. Okay, you can call 6 a number here, you can also call it a band. So that was the difference between the old scoring criteria and the new scoring criteria of ELLT test. Now there is no B2 plus. You will never see B1 plus, B2 plus, or C1 plus. So if you are applying for masters and your requirement is 6.5 overall and 6 in each, so your scoring should be 6 and 7 or above them, but not below them. Okay, so 6 is equal to 6, but 7 is equal to 6.5. I hope you got it. Now let's proceed to the spoken assessment. In the past, I mean in the old test, before changes were brought in this test, there used to be 3 stages of the speaking module: stage 1, 2, 3. But nowadays, after the changes or the modification in the test, we have 4 stages. I'm going to explain them one by one. So this is a spoken task, or you can also call it presentation. Normally they call them presentation, about which you have to talk from 3 to 5 minutes. Look at this, stage 2. Okay, this is called presentation, and it depends on the student. That's why student. So when you have the speaking test, or it's about to start, okay, or when it starts, so at the beginning there will be an introduction. The examiner will ask your name, your passport number, or your date of birth. They can ask you about your current location, your country, what you have studied, what you want to study, or which university you have chosen, you have applied for. Or they can also ask you a couple of personal questions if the examiner is friendly and in good mood. Some examiners ask, some examiners don't ask, and it lasts around 3 minutes or 3 to 5 minutes. It can exceed. Okay, then the second part comes, which is about presentation, and presentation stage 2, you will have been given a topic about which you will have to talk or prepare a topic and then talk from 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, now stage 2, this is your presentation topic. You have to read this, which is in this box. Okay, consider the challenge listed below and prepare a short presentation on the topic. This topic is given in advance when you book the speaking module date and time for yourself. This topic is given to you at that time. Now you might have 5 days to prepare, you might have 10 days, you can have 2 days, 3 days. It depends on your capability. So the topic is, let me read it. A letter was written to the US government urging leaders to address the climate implications of cryptocurrency. Now the topic is about cryptocurrency. Okay, the letter cites the extreme levels of carbon emission, energy consumption, and electronic waste generated by cryptocurrency usage, production, and mining. Now, this statement has been taken from a source, The Guardian. The Guardian is a website, okay, online newspaper. Now, you have to read these 2 or 3 or 1 line, whatever it is, but it's about it's not the topic. Okay, it is just for your information. Now here they are asking 1 or 2 questions from you, and your topic should be dependent on these 2 questions. Some people believe that we should teach about the future of cryptocurrency in schools. Okay, some people, not all. Some people believe that cryptocurrency should be taught at school. Some people believe that no, it shouldn't be taught. Okay, it's not the STEM subject, so it's not the kind of subject that students will need in the future. But some people believe that future depends on cryptocurrency or digital currency. To what extent do you agree with this notion? Now you have to answer this question. To what extent? Okay, do you agree, partially agree, or completely agree? Do you partially disagree, or do you completely disagree? Now how to prepare? Okay, they have given you the hints. Include an argument in favor and an argument against. Now it means that you have to talk about the positive points and the negative points of teaching cryptocurrency in schools. If cryptocurrency is taught in schools, what will be the advantages and what will be the disadvantages? Now these advantages and disadvantages can be related to students, their future, the economy, the country, the school management, administrations. You have to look for all the relevant things. Okay, now you have to include a personal reflection. This is very important. Okay, personal reflection means that you have to give them an example related to your daily life. If you are talking about advantages of teaching cryptocurrency, you have to present a personal example of having the advantage of learning cryptocurrency. But if you are presenting the disadvantages or the demerits, you have to give them an example of the drawback or the problem you have faced while learning the cryptocurrency. Okay, this is very important. Now another important thing is that your presentation should be between 3 to 5. Okay, between means it should last means you should talk until for 4.5 minutes, or you can also talk it to quarter to 5 minutes, or you can also talk for almost 5 minutes. Okay, but after when the 5 minutes is completed, the examiner will stop you and you will not be able to talk further. So your presentation should have advantages, disadvantages, personal examples, and it should not be more than 5 minute lengthy. Okay, That was about the presentation or the stage 2 of the speaking. Now stage 3. Stage 3 will have some questions answers okay, between the examiner and the student, and it will be led by the examiner. The examiner will ask you questions. Now the questions about your writing task, right? The task that you might have written 5 days ago, 4 days ago, 3 days ago, 10 days ago. So you have to remember it. What you have to remember what you have written, because the examiner will ask you about the meanings of difficult words or complicated words or expressions or sentences, and this stage will also last 3 to 5 minutes. The examiner might ask you one question, might ask you 4 to 5 or 6 questions. It differs from examiners to examiner. Now stage 3 is here explained. Stage 3 will be devoted to questions time concerning the writing essay. The written essay. The aim of this stage is twofold. Firstly, to evaluate your spontaneous use of language, and secondly, to serve as deterrent to have your essay written by someone else. Here, they will find out whether you are the sole author of this essay or you might have sought or gotten the help from someone else while writing this essay. If your answers are spontaneous and elaborative, you are able to explain what the questions that the examiner asks, they will understand that you have written this essay, and be sure that you write the essay topic by yourself, not with the help of someone else, because you will not be able to explain or to explain your answer, to elaborate your answer in the speaking. Okay. So the examiner will focus on their questions primarily on the following areas: clarification of the fact or opinion presented in the essay, reflection on the writing process, personal experience. They might ask you about, means the first questions is mostly about the topic. They might ask you what you exactly wrote about, mean the topic of the essay. Then they might ask you, how did you organize the essay? Means, why did you write 3 paragraphs? Why did you write 1 paragraph? Why did you write 4 paragraphs? And then they might ask you some personal questions like, what do you think about this topic in your daily life, or in your country, or in your hometown? They might relate the topic to your daily life, your hometown, your country. Okay, and you have to be fully prepared for these things. Some questions are here. Okay, some examiner asks them. Almost all the examiners ask these questions, but they might not use the exact words that are given here. Now the stage 4, which was not present in the old test pattern of the speaking module, it is the new edition in this test. This thing was not available in the previous, or I mean 1 month ago. Like speaking topics wouldn't have 4 stages, but they would have 3 stages. Now the fourth stage is about discussion on a visual prompt. They might show you a picture containing people, animals, things, anything. Okay, and they might this picture will remain visible to you for 10 to 20 seconds, maybe 15 seconds, maybe 16, 18, 19. Now in these 15 seconds you have to look at the picture. You have to look at as many things as possible, because the examiner will remove that picture and then we'll start discussion about that picture. So let me read it. Stage 4 will be an interactive discussion based on the visual prompt. You will see an image for 15 seconds, and then the examiner will ask you a set of questions based on it. This section will evaluate your use of spontaneous language and the ability to have and maintain an interactive conversation. So last time when my student had speaking test, after the test I asked him a few questions regarding this. So he said that this is not the exact picture, but it was something like this, that I was shown a picture like this, having two ladies, and the examiner started questions about that picture, like what do you think, who they were, what they were doing, where they were, uh, who do you think they were to each other, like mother daughter, or grandmother granddaughter, or friends or cousins. Means your answers are not correct, means are not considered right or wrong. They are, if you say, for example, if I say, or if the examiner asks me uh, who they are to each other, and if I say they are mother and daughter, my answer will be correct. I have to justify my answer. But if I say they are grandmother and granddaughter, I have to justify my answer. Means they cannot say that you are right, you are wrong. Okay, so don't worry about these things, because uh, in stage 4, it's not about what is right, what is wrong. It's about how much you know in 15 seconds. Okay, it's about your ability, not about right or wrong answers. So if there is any kind of questions you want to ask regarding any module, reading, listening, writing, or speaking, you can ask me in the comment section below, and be sure to subscribe my channel. Thank you.